What's up, 49er faithful? It's your boy, Chili Will, and the 49er Street Squad. Guys, hey, big game Sunday. The Niners pull one out against the Houston Texans, man. So much to talk about. So you know what? Let's not waste no time and let's get into it. Guys, ready? Let's go. What's up, 49er faithful? How's everybody doing this evening, man? Time for a little 49er post-game talk, man, with your man, Chili Will, and the 49er Street Squad. Waiting for some of my guys to show up, man. You know, everyone's a little busy, because, beginning of the year, everyone's, getting through Christmas, time to pack away the Christmas trees and, get the house back in order, and get ready for this 2022 New Year, wonderful year that we get to celebrate. And also, we get to celebrate it with the San Francisco 49ers pulling off a big victory over the Texans with our man, Trey Lance, man. So I'm going to ask you guys, if you have any questions, man, hit me up on comments, we could talk about it because I want to know what you guys think. How do you think Trey Lance performed? How well do you think he went out there? And, hey, he got us a victory, right? You can't argue about that. But, yeah, we're going to get into some more talk about that because I wanted to basically first just go over, just some Niner news. So some of the last updates that I've seen, just to share with you if you haven't come across them yourself. Let's see, Kyle Shanahan, he expects Emmanuel Mosley to be back for the next game against the Rams, okay? And let's see. Kyle Shanahan expects the following 4 players to return to practice on Wednesday. Okay, so that would be tomorrow. Emmanuel Mosley, Tavon Wilson, Mohamed Sanu, and Maurice Hurst. So those are some good players, man, to have back practicing once again, especially Emmanuel Mosley, because, man, you guys saw that game, and Texans, defense pretty much held them in check, but the cornerbacks, gave up a couple of big plays, man. And, I think all year that's been one of our major issues, dealing with the secondary and the defense, giving up these big plays, Can you imagine how many games we would have won by now if secondary was a little more solid? But we'll talk a little bit more about that. Let me see what else do you have here? Apparently, let's see, it says, oh, man, safety Jimmy Ward has been put on the reserve COVID-19 list per the team. So you know what? That's a play we don't want to lose, man. Jimmy Ward, man, that's one of our guys, man. He's a big safety for the defense, you know what I'm saying? He's always holding down back there, making big plays all the time. And, hopefully we can get him back, though, before the game for the Rams, because the COVID-19 list protocol, reserve list is, basically 5 days, so these guys can't come back. I actually remember reading that there was a few others that were actually added on the list also. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, no, I don't see it here. Anyways, another update that says San Francisco 49ers have signed cornerback Darqueze Dennard to the team's practice squad. And I guess he's coming from the Cincinnati Bengals. So could use a little help in the special teams, I think that's oh, okay, here we go. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Actually, cornerback. So I'm just talking about our defensive backfield for the Niners and how we need help in them in the cornerback situation, and looks like the Niners are on top of it. They're on top of it and make sure that they get some backup here, because I'm sure when you guys watch the game, like I said, Niners pretty much defense actually did an outstanding job. I feel like they did a really outstanding job because they did a good job keeping Texans in check. They only scored 7 points on us, right? And man, the front seven obviously was very awesome. Linebackers did a great job. Fred Warner was out there bringing it. And you had Marcel Harris, Fowles, they all did a great job. The front line was a beast, putting a lot of pressure, on the Texans quarterback. Let's see what's his name again here. Get that for you. Mr. Mills, Steve Mills. He had 32 attempts and completed 21 passes for only 163 yards. So that was a good job. And he got sacked 3 times. All right, defense, I hear you. I see it. Okay. But like I said, the Giants did a good job. They were well prepared, to go against Mills, and did a good job putting that pressure on him and making it very easy, making a very long day, a long Sunday at the office in Levi, But yeah, man, I was gonna also just get into the fact, I wonder how you guys feel about far as, that was our last game at Levi Stadium. You know what I mean? And for me, it was a big deal because I got to tell you, I was like, man, this is it. Like after the game, we always like to go out to the field, take some photos, some pictures, and everything. So I was out there with Niner Glow and some of the Niner Empire, and I had to take a stop and just take a good look around, and I was like, man, could this possibly be it? Can this be the last game? Because it was a super wonderful year, very exciting year because, Niners kind of up and down a little bit. We lost some, looking back on the year, we lost some pretty close games. Especially the one against the Green Bay Packers. I mean, man, Jimmy did a great job driving down the field. I think we scored a field goal, took the lead, but and left too much time for Aaron Rodgers on the clock, wouldn't you say? I mean, like, that had to be, I think, still well over 40 seconds, I think, on the clock. And this man was still able to complete some big passes downfield and get into field goal range to kick and take the lead, So it was a bunch of, coulda, shoulda, woulda, kind of, games that we experienced along the year, and, some things just kind of went a little better, but hey, it is what it is. And I think the 49ers, even though started out a little rough and slow like they usually do, which it seems like that's the protocol every year, you kind of get out the starting gate a little slow, take a few bumps, and take about 2 or 3 losses right during the season. And it was good to see that as the year progressed, the guys got a little more better on one page, and Jimmy G was able to kind of just, get on the same page as his players, and make plays, and it also hurt because of, we lost a lot of, we had some injuries, we had some injuries, lost like Kittle for a while. Debo did an awesome job this year. He was, being receiver, running back, and pretty much every other position. Pretty much every position on the team, but man, this guy has just been balling. But he kind of got a little dinged up there too, and then there was the whole pressure with Brandon Ayuk, right? He was under the watchful eye of Kyle Shanahan, was demanding a better performance. I didn't know, many of us didn't know what was going on, didn't know what was going on and why he was getting so much heat from the coach, so I'm glad that I guess whatever he did, it worked because Brandon Ayuk was he was pretty much beasting. After about the first 6-7 weeks, he kind of came around, started doing his thing, and proved to be a big pivotal wide receiver, for this team and making great catches, and even also on Sunday's game made a lot of great catches. But the big story was our guy Trey Lance, right? Trey Lance, the rookie, had the chance to finally start his second full game as a 49er and first time at Levi Stadium. And I'm sure the pressure had to be really rough for the rookie quarterback, But what started out that looked a little too, you know, it was a little rough, which was expected. That's what I expected. I actually went into this game and I was kind of like, you know what, Chili, don't be too hard. Don't be too hard on our boy Trey. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a rookie, man. Can't expect him to come out there and just, wow you. I knew he was gonna take a few bumps. I was expecting a interception too. Perhaps I didn't. I was expecting the worst kind of, but I knew if the man was to, get some touches out there, kind of get relaxed, kind of get in a little more quarterback comfort zone, that he would perform. And you know what? Later on in that game, he did perform, man. So I'm proud of my man, Trey Lance. If I had to give him a score on a scale of, 1 to 10, I'm going to give him, let's see, 1 to 10. I'm going to give him a good 7.5, 7.5. And not because that I just felt he did bad. Honestly, I just feel that, because of the situation he was in, being a quarterback, first time starting, I know the nerves had to rattle him in the beginning. He came out handing off the ball, which I expected, hand off the ball a few plays. And thank God for having Elijah Mitchell back. Oh boy, did his thing, didn't he? Came out there, carried that ball, got some yards. Matter of fact, he had 21 carries for 100. Let me see. Yeah, 119 yards. 119 yards. He actually broke all-time rookie record for the 49ers. I'm not far as being a rookie and coming and having the most yards for a rookie for the season. And on top of that, I don't know what the total is offhand. I could look it up, but he was. Let me see if I got it here. Trying to see how much total yards he had. I can't see anyway, he did set a rookie record, and I think that had to be really exciting for him, Elijah Mitchell. So, man, job well done. Can you imagine if Elijah Mitchell played every game this whole season? Can you imagine the yardage that he would have accumulated and really would have broke, the number of what he had. But he did an outstanding job. It was great to have him back out there. Really exciting, So let me go into the chat real quick. Let me just check and see who's checking in. Oh, Niner Glow's in the house. Said, good evening, 49 Street Squad. What's up, Niner Glow? Always out there supporting, showing the love. And we got Niner Margaret in the house. Hi, 49 Street Squad. Have a great evening. You have a great evening, too. And we got Niner Liz, always supporting. Hi, 49 Street Squad. She's on there supporting, man. I appreciate the love and support, guys. Always real. It's really great. So yeah, going back to Trey Lance, I just still want to talk to him about a little bit, hey, finally we got to see him. This is what the 49er fans wanted. They wanted to see Trey Lance, because you had your Jimmy G doubters and haters, right? And then you had the Trey Lance fans that were like, hey, start this guy. Let's get him out here on the field. Let's make it happen. Okay. And he finally got out there. And so now it was like time to prove it, see what you made of, can you hold up? Because, there was great reports about him in training camp, or not training camp, but practice last week. Okay. From George Kittle, right. And Fred Warner. And they were just really giving him pretty much some good high praises, and that he was looking really good in practice, better than from weeks ago, when we had him in against Arizona around that time. He said, look, more settled down, more confident, looked like he was ready to take this game on, and, he was prepared. And mentally he was prepared. He was ready. He was ready to do it, So I was proud of Lance, man. I was really proud of Lance. I'm glad he, was doing this thing. But I knew, like I said, Kyle was going to take it easy with him. Just get him in there. Let's get him a little acclimated to the game and the excitement a little bit, calm the nerves. So just get in there. Let's hand the ball off a little bit. See if we get some first downs. So I'm glad Kyle kind of, he played it close to the hip, which was good. Gave Trey Lance a chance to just settle down in the pocket, and then I was reading this article by oh man, I can't remember what it was, but someone posted an article about how the reason why Kyle Shanahan, didn't really come out, gun blazing with Trey Lance as far as passing and stuff, because he kind of wanted to wait to see how the Texans defense was going to react having Trey Lance as quarterback, because defenses from other teams, obviously they're going to play the quarterbacks, differently because of their styles or whatever and the way they play, So he said that was a big thing, that he had to kind of wait, to see how the defense of the Texans were going to react to Trey Lance and some of the plays. So that's why he didn't come out really like, guns blazing with a lot of passes right away. Hold on, man. We get a quick sip. All right. And so, so yeah, you started him out, which was good. Started him out easy, let him get a little acclimated to the level of the game. And, then later, as the game went on, once Kyle Shanahan had a better idea of what the defense, how the defense was playing Trey Lance, he knew then what kind of play calls to call for him, to adapt to their defense scheme. So that's why he didn't come out blazing right away. He didn't come out really, he did some passes, but we didn't see the really big stuff, till later, close to the second half, right? He was throwing some great passes to Ayuk. He made a great pass completion to Debo over the middle. He caught it, ran it in for a touchdown. Levi goes nuts. Faithful goes nuts. I go nuts. And we just losing it. So that was exciting. And, man, what about the play? Did you guys remember the play with George Kittle? Man, isn't this guy, aren't we lucky to have a tight end like George Kittle? The one-handed catch that he caught from a blazing fast bullet thrown by Trey Lance, and for him to leap up and catch that with one hand, wow, man, that was sick, man. I had to go back when I got home. We watched that a few times, because I was like, man, what a catch! He catch it, I didn't know if it went right to his palm or he kind of just cradle it to himself, it looked like cradle it to himself, but man, when you're seeing it live and it happens so spontaneously fast, it looks good. It looks like a real good catch either way. So, so yeah, great catch by George Kittle from Trey Lance, and yeah, Liz said Trey did great. Gave us a win. That he did, and that's what we needed. We're in the playoff, guys. We're in the playoffs, and man, if we want to make it to stay in the playoffs, then we have to win the rest of these games. All right, put up the little score there. Yep, 23-7. You know it. So great job by Trey Lance. I'm going to be honest with you. Coming into this game, like I said, I had to keep my mind had to stay open. I had to make sure, like Doug don't expect no big things. Big game for Trey Lance. We're doing playoffs here, and I was just like, man, I just hope he can do it. I knew he could do it, but I just had to see it like everybody else with our own eyes, and see it happen. I just had to see it happen. And we did, came out and did wonderful, did a good job, did a real good job. And like I said, great performance by Trey Lance, However, if you watch the game closely, if you went back to watch it, a couple of, he did now, he's a rookie now, so we got to be easy on the guy. But, he did miss a pass or two. I think there was one pass that was thrown to Debo Samuel, and he was open. He was open. I think he didn't see him open, and he didn't complete the pass to Debo Samuel. And so when he gets to the sideline, man, Kyle let him have it. And if you watch it, it shows on the game. Kyle was in his ear, like, man, you missed Debo. It's wide open. Why'd you hit him? And you can just see the expression on Trey Lance's face. He was kind of like, okay, coach, I know I'm in trouble, So Yeah, he got an earful. So that, and he's going to get a lot more as each game passes, because he ain't going to catch everybody open all the time. You're going to have that same problem like Jimmy. You might miss some checkdowns. Got Nina Monica checking in. What's up, Nina Monica? Hello, 49er Street Squad. What's up, girl? Yeah, the whole family was out there. Had a great time. Great time, like we always do. And yeah, we'll talk more about it also later, but we're going to be heading down to Los Angeles. We'll see the Rams game. So I'm excited to still get another opportunity to see our boys go down there, take care of business in Los Angeles. L.A. California. All right. So let's go back here. Let me look at a little bit of statistics. Okay. Let's check this out. So Trey Lance, he had 23 attempts and completed 16 passes for 249 yards. Woo! Now, how's that for a rookie? 249 yards. And guess what? His pass rating was, pass rating for the game was 116. There's a lot of quarterbacks that didn't have pass ratings of 116 this weekend. But Trey, the rookie, came in. He got 116. That's good. Good job. And only sacked once. And one INT. One interception. And that was that blooper he kind of threw to George Kittle. George Kittle had his man beat. But Trey Lance didn't put the ball up high enough. Couldn't get it. It was thrown way under. So it was an easy pick. Yeah, I was gonna say pick six, but it wasn't pick six, but it was a pick. So INT for Lance there. So which was again expected. I had a feeling we'd see 1-2 of those. No surprise. But again, let's get into the offense. Let's get into the running back, Elijah Mitchell, right? 21 carries for 119 yards, which I stated earlier. He averaged 5.7 yards per carry. Man, this kid, man, you know what? It's so hard to find great running backs when you go, when you're in the draft and you're trying to look for a great running back for your team. I feel like, I don't know, thinking back, like the Niners, we've been truly blessed to have some great running backs with this team. Go all the way back if you want to, Roger Craig, we had Tom Rathman, fullback, Garrison Hurst. Who else am I missing? Faithful. Oh, Ricky Waters, right? Super Bowl. Let's see, Garrison Hurst and I'm trying to think of the other one. Help me out, Faithful family. I know you're watching. Help me, brother. Garrison Hurst. Who's the one that broke his leg in that one championship game in Atlanta? I can't remember. I think that was Hurst or somebody else. But anyway, over the years, though, we've been really blessed to have some great running backs, and Elijah Mitchell to come in and play this game as a rookie, fifth round draft pick, and put up those kind of numbers, man, all season. This man has been doing it. He's been doing it. Elijah Mitchell. And some of the greatest running backs have come from like the fifth round, like what's his name? Davis from Denver, the one that used to get the migraine headaches all the time. He played with John Elway. And he was a beast, man. That guy, he was a fifth rounder. A few others too. I can't think off the top of my head, but there were some great running backs that came out fifth round. And, well, Elijah Mitchell, fifth rounder, and hey, he's coming in. He did his thing. And he continues to do his thing as long as he stays healthy. I look forward to seeing him play on Sunday, and I know he's going to get the nod. I guess we didn't really see much of. Let me see. I don't see him on here, but unless he could be injured. But I'm thinking about Wilson Jr. We didn't see Wilson Jr. out there much, but I guess we didn't need to because Mitchell was tearing it up. And then you still had Debo. Debo said, with my, oh man, Let me get my man. Let me get the facts here. Man, boy, Debo. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's it at? Nah, not that one. Here we go. Let me see. Check it out. There we go. Oh, that's not the one. Ah, darn it. Where is it? Maybe it's this one. Let me see. Should play this, but I'm going to. Where's there? Here come Debo. Debo! He said he's tucking his chains in. Y'all remember Fridays, right? Debo! But Debo was out there doing it, man. He was doing his thing. Give him back his chain. Debo taking chains, man. What's Debo's photo? The chains. Okay, it went off. I don't know. It was a short piece, but yeah, man, we love Debo, man. Debo, love you, man. Look at that chain, baby. Taking chains. My man Debo. Yeah, seven carries for 7 carries for 19 yards. You know, keeping it real. You know, Debo, the multi Swiss knife. Guy does it all. Receiver, running back, probably special teams if he wanted. Maybe fullback. I don't know. Let's see here. Receiving Brandon Ayuk, man. Brandon Ayuk did a great job. He had 4 receptions for 94 yards. And you know what? Great passes made by Trey Lance to Ayuk, right? Remember the one that he threw? I can't remember what quarter it was, but threw the ball. Texans almost intercepted it because one of the defenders got their hands on it, bounced off his hands, went right into Ayuk's hand, and he catches it right there on the sideline. Bam, right in his hands. And his feet are still inside, inside the line. So, he completed the pass, man. And talk about a heads-up play. That was a monster play right there. It's a monster heads-up play. So Brandon Ayuk, man, to me, he's been getting better too. Don't you think? Don't you think he's been getting better? He's been getting better with each game coming out there. He's been proving himself, and I much praise to the guy. Much praise to him, man. Brandon Ayuk. Debo Samuel had 3 catches for, of course, a whopping 63 yards. Man caught one over the middle. Man busted it for a touchdown on him. Debo taking the Texans chain. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Man, George Kittle, man, he only had the 1 catch for 29 yards, which was the one-handed razzle-dazzle Spizzarentum catch over the middle from Trey Lance. That was a great shot. Jennings, our guy Jennings, man. Boys showing up in the clutch. He had 2. He had 2 catches for 25 yards. Sherfield even got in the mix. He put the ball around quite a bit. Threw a pass to him, 12 yards. Mitchell had 2 completions for 11 yards. You check. 2 catches for 9 yards. To Michael Hasty, he had 1 for 6 yards. So, yeah, he got the ball in a lot of people's hands, man. That sounds like a Kyle Shanahan offense to me. What about you? What do you think? Kyle Shanahan. Man. So great job, man. And it was good to see a kicker, a punter was out there. I didn't know he was going to play, but Wisniewski, I don't know if I'm saying it right. He did a great job as always. So I'm glad he was back. Guys. I thought we were going to have another, another punter that was probably not going to punt very well for us and could have been another special team issue. But Hightower had things ready, and we had our guy back, so it was all good. All good. So let's check out the defense, man, real quick. Let's check out the defense. Fred Warner led the tackles with 7, and he had 8 assists. All right. My man Marcel Harris, he had Marcel Harris had the INT. So we had the interception. And let's see here. Who got the sacks? Well, Armstead had a half a sack, along with Ibaka had a half a sack. So they both teamed up for 1. Let's see. Jordan Willis. Man, he's doing it. You know what? That's another guy that's fine. I'm glad to finally see out there kind of picking up the pace a little bit on the defense and the defensive end, man, is Jordan Willis. Because, as you know, he was the one that got suspended in the beginning of the season for like 6 weeks. Didn't come back to game 6 because of, what was it, performance enhancing drugs, that he was taking, so he got busted. And he was out for 6 weeks, but now he's been back. And after the 6 weeks, we didn't really see him too much. He was around, but he wasn't out, I don't think, playing as much. So I, probably had to give himself some time to get back in shape, get ready. And I noticed the last 2 or 3 games, he's kind of been showing up. He's had, I think, I don't know what his total is, but I think he has maybe about 3 sacks so far since he's been back. That's a good sign. I always liked Jordan Willis, man. He was one of those guys that kind of wowed me last year, boy, Arden Key. Arden Key had a sack. Man, it was a sack fest, man, Sunday. Arden Key had a sack, and and he continues to be beasting, man. He's putting a lot of pressure up in the middle, making it hard for quarterbacks. So he's doing a great job. So yeah, man, Charles Monahue's been kind of quiet lately, but I don't know how much time he's been getting out there playing. My man, Balcony's out there. How about Marcel Harris had 6 tackles, so he's doing a great job. All right, Tart's been bringing it. I don't know if you noticed that Tart's been flying around out there, right? Making some big plays, man, some great tackles and stuff. And I'm like, man, go on, Tart, man. This guy's, man, he's looking good. He's looking really good, and that's good to see because we all know his history. I ain't gonna talk about it no more because I want to jinx myself. Don't want to jinx it. Don't want to do that. See, Ward, of course, Ward did good. Yeah, so good numbers, man, across the board, man. So, again, about the, as far as the game, the Niners look like, they came in, kept it. They didn't turn the ball while they had 1 interception, right? Didn't have any fumbles from what I see. I don't think there was any fumbles. There were a couple of fumbles, but we got the ball back, so we didn't turn it over because of the fumble. So that was good. But it was a good sound game, man. We needed this victory. Texans though surprised me. Defense, Texans, man, were bringing it. And they had nothing to play for, right? They had nothing to play for. They just thought like, hey, we're going to come in here and try to ruin the 49ers' chances here. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me. Thank God we keep that 1 game ahead lead on the New Orleans Saints. And we got to worry about the Saints, guys. They still fighting, and they got 1 more game left. We have 1 more game left, so we have to win this game against the Rams. Now, if I remember, shoot, I got it down. Anyway, we got to win 1 game against the Rams, okay? We got to win this to keep our spot, our 6 spot in the playoffs. Don't know for sure who we're playing. Last time I looked, it looked like Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady and company. Don't know if I want to go against them, but I don't know. I'm not tripping. I think Niners can beat Tampa Bay. What do y'all think? Think Tampa Bay would be a problem? Tom Brady? Did you guys see the whole episode with the receiver? Oh God, now my brain's, you know what I'm talking about. Took off his shoulder pads, threw it because he got pulled out of the game. Arian said, "Get out of here. You don't want to play." I guess he was complaining about an ankle issue. And Arians was like, "Well, you know what? I'm a coach, and I'm sitting here with a bad Achilles heel right now, but I'm not complaining, right?" So he tells Antonio Brown. There you go, Antonio Brown. So he tells him, "Hey, get off the field," And he had an Antonio Brown moment. This knucklehead. He just tore off his shoulder pads, his jersey, chucked them bad boys. What looked like it to the first row of the stadium. Boy was heated. I said, "Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it wouldn't last too long." And Tony wasn't having it. He said, "Man, I'm out of here, guys. Whatever, man." So typical. Typical for Antonio Brown. Typical episode, How embarrassing, though. I mean, can you imagine, like, I don't know, Debo? What if Debo had a meltdown like that with Kyle? Like, I don't know. Not that he would, 'cause he's so great. But what if he did? Can you imagine seeing Debo copping attitude, throwing off the shoulder pad, or taking off his jersey, throwing the shoulder pads off, going, and then taking the shirt off, being bare chested, and marching off to the locker room. My feelings, Everybody would be like, what happened? What happened to my man Debo? What happened? Oh my goodness. Man, that would be crazy. But Antonio Brown, you expect that because we know his past history, and we know, all the foul ups he's had with all the teams that he's been with, and that's why nobody really wanted him from Jump Street. But because old little Tom Brady saved his butt and got him on the team, he was lucky. But man, he actually was, like, they said that he would have, I don't know, if he had caught a few more passes or whatever, he would have got like these bonuses, would have a $300,000 bonus, another $300 bonus if he'd have passed some other, record, and another $300,000 bonus if he'd made some other few catches. I don't know exactly the whole status. I can't remember, but somebody help me out if you know. But he blew it. He was like just this much away from probably earning close to another $1 million if he just kept his head right, did what he was told, and stay part of this team. But I tell you, man, I don't know how some, I mean, I get it's hard for these players sometimes, and I know they, we don't know his story, we don't know what he's going through or what he's dealing with, medically or anything. But even I think Brady, Glory was telling me, Brady made a statement, said, yeah, you just got to respect what he's going through and dealing with. It's like, well, what's that? We don't know. So, but hey, to be acting like that there's just no, you don't have to do things like that and embarrass your team. You know what I mean? That's just kind of embarrassing, act like a baby. I don't want to go out there, throw my pads, kick my shoes off, and stomp off to the locker room. It's crazy. Which is crazy, man. But thank God. Knock on wood. Our 49ers, we all good. We're a family. We're a team. Our guys, boy, we have each other's back. We sharpen each other. Iron sharpens iron, right? So we make sure we got our boys back, and of course the faithful always have the players back, man. So we're doing it loud and proud for these guys and making them feel special at every home game at Levi Stadium. So I mean, I tell you, man, I can't help but emphasize on this more each time I'm on this show. 49er faithful, best fans in the world. All over. That's why we are the mighty empire. Okay? We are the mighty empire, baby. 49ers. And I'm going to tell you right now, we got the game coming up this Sunday. And your boy is going to be there along with the family. Okay? Along with the 49er faithful. Along with the empire. We're going to be down in LA and we're going to be turning it out. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact there is going to be so many 49er faithful down there. It's going to be ridiculous. That's going to be fun. That's how we do it, right? That's how we got the 49er Empire organization out there. We got 408 swag out there, the 408 faithful, man, we got all the great DJs, man, that come together. We got the 49er faithful LA South down there. I mean, man, I'm telling you, if you're going to go down there, be part of this experience, man. I don't, whether you go in the game or not, at least try to make it to the tailgate. You're gonna be missing a good party. I plan on getting I'm gonna hopefully get some good footage of that. Like I do. I like to get footage of all the 49er tailgates and all the faithful just kind of coming together and having a great time. I like to show that, man, because I just get excited and it's just fun. It's just so fun, and just to see everybody having a great time and ready to support our Niners. We're always out there with giving our best, man. Giving our best to our team. Love that. I love that. So I'll be down there. I'm gonna get footage. We're gonna have the Niner invasions. It's gonna Niner invasion, and it is, man. I had it, but it's gonna be at down in LA Live, which is down by the Staples Center. Okay, it's gonna be down by the Staples Center, and it's at a place called Tom's something. Let me see if I can find that. I have the info-ish here. Here it is. It's going to be called Tom's Watch Bar. Tom's Watch Bar. Okay. And so I'll go over that with you guys. And Tom's Watch Bar is going to be from 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's going to be the meet and greet. That's where all the 49er faithful get together. We get together, it's a party. We got the DJs happening, and everybody's drinking and everyone's socializing and everything. So it's a great time, and we're going to be down there, and we're going to be tearing it up with the 49er faithful at the Los Angeles Invasion. And we'll post more of this information because we're going to do the pregame huddle with my special guest Antonio Arvello, and he's behind putting a lot of this together. So he's gonna, we got a lot of information we're gonna put out there for that. And then on Saturday, later that evening, right, from 5 p.m. to 10, the 49 faithful are gonna go to a spot called King of Wings. King of Wings, okay? And that's gonna be located at 14406 Hawthorne Boulevard, which is just south of LAX, okay? It's just south of the airport, maybe a couple miles, I guess. And King of Wings, it looks like a real nice spot. If you go on there and Yelp it, check it out and see the food, man. Wings look tasty, There's also going to be my boy John Chapman. Also is going to the 49er Rush. He's going to be at Baja Sharkies down by what was the name of the beach? God, doggone it. I had it. Let me see. I got it. Yeah, it's going to be down by Hermosa Beach. The address is 52 Pear Avenue, Hermosa Beach. So you can go John Chapman's site and order tickets. I think they're like $25. Get you inside there, and he always does it up big. I was with him at the Philadelphia and Chicago road games, and he always gets the faithful together. Shout out to my boy John Chapman. Love you, man. And he always does a great job at his party. He always has some cool giveaways. Matter of fact, last time I was there, a friend won a throwback jersey, for 9 o'clock, because it was a ladies' jersey. I couldn't wear it. Wouldn't fit. So yeah, so we got the friend won the throwback jersey, you know what I'm saying? So he's always giving away some cool stuff, for signed jerseys, and helmets and things like that, all kind of cool stuff. So, but it's always fun, again, 49 faithful always out there fellowshipping and having a good time. Now, the big thing, we then on game day, Sunday, right? We're gonna go. And I'll cover this again, but on Sunday we got on the day of the game. We're gonna be at the Pink Lot at SoFi Stadium. So the Pink Lot, I heard, is where all the 49 faithful is gonna be at. That's gonna be our spot, and there is you gotta get you gotta buy for wristbands, and there is a email site, but it's called Levi's South LA Invasion at gmail.com. So if you again, Levi's South LA Invasion at gmail.com. If you guys want to get wristbands, you got an email, and I'm not sure, it doesn't have a name of who to talk to, but I'll find out. I'm actually working on that myself because I've been trying to get through. Me and the family don't want to miss out on tailgate, man. Need some food, man, for the game. Burgers, maybe some, I don't know, tacos or something. I don't know what they're going to have, but I'm sure it's going to be good. So yeah, that's going on, and that'll be starting. Let's see, is there a time? Let me see if there's a time for that. Invasion. Invasion. Hmm. Yeah. Anyway, it'll probably be, I'm sure, like 9 o'clock. I'm not sure what time the gates open up, but you figure about 9 o'clock, till game time. Game time, I think, is I think a little after 1 o'clock. Okay, so hey, LA is gonna be live. I'm telling you, it's gonna be just off the chain. Be ready to have some fun. I'm just telling you now. If you're going down there, make sure you check these spots out because the faithful is gonna be making it happen. I'm trying to see still. Oh yeah, it says 9. Yeah, the pink lot meet at the pink lot 9 a.m. till kickoff. That's what we'll be. And that's probably right. The pink lot, just so you know, is on the south end of the stadium. Okay, so if you're looking at the stadium, you want to make sure you're in the south end, because if you're at the north end, like where there's the forum where the Lakers used to play at, across the street, whatever. You don't want to be on that side. You want to be way down the other side. So try to be more to the south of the stadium, SoFi Stadium. That's where the pink lot is. So I don't have my map up. I can't tell you exactly let me see. Yeah, it doesn't give me the name of the street. I forget. I had it written down somewhere, but wait a minute. Oh no, it's not on there neither. Okay, but anyway, just look for us out there. Really, it's right down the street from where the LAX airport is, about 3 miles. So, that's what's happening, guys. That's how we're going to be doing it this coming weekend. I don't know if you guys are on with me right now. Hit me up in comments. Just tell me, what do you think about, how do you feel about this next game coming up with the Rams? The 49ers and the Rams. Do you think maybe they seat some of these guys? Because they're already technically in the playoffs. However, I think they're still fighting to win the division against Arizona. Okay, so matter of fact, let me see. I'm just curious for myself because I didn't look at the where we at here. Then go back. Let me see. See standings. Let's see. I'm looking. Okay, this is what's happening. Right now, the Rams hold the number one spot at 12-4, and the Arizona Cardinals, right, at 11-5. So, if the Rams want to hold their number one spot, they got to win. So I really don't think they're going to sit their guys down for this game. Guys, I don't think it's going to happen. Let me see here. Hold on. Because, the Arizona wins. I think, who are they playing? They're playing again. I got to look at the schedule. Anyway. So they're fighting. Yeah, this is going to come down to a little tight first place race. If now if the Rams, we beat the Rams, they lose, then that'll make them 12-5. And if Arizona wins, it makes them 12-5. But because Arizona beat the Rams, I think they split it. I think they split, right? Anyway, I think they go by the score. I don't know, but I think Arizona might slip in there and take the first place. If you guys know, hit me up on the chat, man. Let me know. See what we got here. Glory checks in again. 408 Faithfuls are also having a tailgate. Okay, so the 408 Faithful will be out there, and they're gonna have a tailgate. And we're all gonna still, I think, be in the same area because the pink lot is basically, I do believe, where everybody's gonna be. So you can't miss it. Just look for all the Niner flags blowing in the wind. Liz checks in and said that is right, bro. Going to be ridiculous with the faithful 49er fans in LA. Man, I wish I had my songs lined up, some LA music, man. But yeah, copyright, man. Don't want to do that. don't want to have no copyright infringements going on. Let's see here. Yeah. So the Arizona Rams are fighting for first place, guys. So gotta, Nine's gotta come in with the boots laced up and ready to play. And Trey Lance, I think, is going to have a lot on his plate, man. But you know what? The 49ers played, well, with Jimmy G, they were like, 5-0, I think, right? So it's the first time for Trey Lance. So I can actually sense that probably there will be another kind of, I think Kyle's going to have him, kind of start out slow like he did against the Texans, and see what the Rams are trying to do as far as, how they're going to play against Lance, So I don't expect him to come out really wow us right away with any big passes, but I think as the game progresses, he's gonna fill these guys out and have a better sense on how to attack and go after these lambs, the LA Lambs. That's what they are. They're lambs, lamb chops. They're gonna be lamb chops on Sunday. Lamb chops. Yes, indeed. All right. But I think I pretty much covered Nine News. There was something else I spotted. Let me see again real quick. Let me see. There was let me read this here. There was an injury update. Trent Williams has a elbow sprain, but can't lose big boy. So we need the silver back. He says will be managed throughout the week, right? Excuse me. Then we got the reserve COVID-19 list additions was Dante Johnson, K'Wan Williams, and Raheem Mostert. Man, you Mostert cut something. Man, been hanging out on the sidelines. So Dante Johnson, K'Wan Williams. Wow. Well, again, it doesn't mean that they're not going to play, but they just have to, be off for a few days, and we're going to make sure that they're good for Sunday. So let's hope and pray that they will make it back. They will make it back on Sunday because we need them. We need everybody for this game. Okay, this is big. We gotta help Trey out. It does say Emmanuel Mosley and Dre Greenlaw have a chance to play this Sunday against the Rams. I heard Emmanuel Mosley should be playing. Greenlaw, I'm not sure, but they're saying there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance? Tell me there's a chance to play. Okay. So, so I think I pretty much covered, man. Sorry the 49 Street Squad boys couldn't be here tonight. They kind of have a busy schedule going on, and it happens. And sometimes it's just me and you, So that's fine with me. I can party with anybody. I can run my mouth all day long, and you guys will get bored now. But hey, thanks for hanging out. 49 Street Squad post game. We will be on Saturday, I think at 11 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for the 49 Street Squad pre-game huddle with my special guest, Antonio, all the way from Empire Row, Antonio Arvello. Yeah, we're going to be on. So make sure you check us out there. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm excited. I'm really excited inside, and I got my Garrett. Garrett. Look, I got the Trey Lance black shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it. Shoot, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready. Are you gonna be there? I need to know if you're gonna be there. If so, come check your boy out, Chili Will and the Niner family, because we're all gonna be out there just having fun. Man, it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be a party. I'm excited. I really look forward to seeing you guys. So remember, last game of the season, and remember, it's not how you start, it's how you what? It's how you finish. Stay faithful, stay 49ers strong. As we get ready for this playoffs, man, let's get this win. Let's do it. Let's do it. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing all the love. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to do that, man. Show some love, guys. I got like, I got a lot of views on a lot of videos, man, but my likes, man, are weak. And I'm just telling you, it'd be nice to have some likes along with those views. I got a lot of views, which is cool. I love y'all, man. Either way, I love y'all. And until we meet again Saturday, pregame huddle. You guys take care.